Hey everybody, it's PJ, and it's puppy time. You think they're hungry, Lacey? You think they're hungry? They're certainly looking like they're hungry. Have you not fed them in a while? Huh? She's like, nah, puppies schmuppies. Hello, my babies. Hey, Jay, do you want to go get a new sheet? I meant to change this last night and I forgot. They're hungry. They're like, where's mommy? Hi, everybody. Look at your spots on your nose. They're getting so cute, Miss Monica. You want to feed them? They really look hungry. Oh, you need to eat more. You need to eat more. We are there. Has she gotten eggs today yet? Do you know? No, she hasn't, or no, you don't know? Okay, puppies, we're making it nice for you. You have striped sheets today. Yes, you do. Where are you going, Phoebe? Where are you going, Miss Phoebe? Where are you going? Where are you going? Can you spread it out a little more?
I'm gonna have to refold the entire thing.
I can help. There. They are definitely hungry, Lacey.
They were nursing before you came in.
Oh, is that what? Okay. Wow, you're the noisiest you guys have been yet. Do you need a hand, kiddo?
It's not.
Alright, let's just put it in there. Okay. There you go, Chandler. Monica.
Okay, Joey. Tiny baby.
There you go. She was feeding him before he came in. Okay.
You're okay. I know. It's not a big scare. Could you not find any of your siblings? No. Always hungry, Joey. Always hungry.
Alright. Hey, Marcia and Amanda and Debbie and Nicole and Carol and Athena.
Want to feed them?
Marcia's mommy was out laying in the woods.
Alright, we're ready to begin?
No, Darla, only one is spoken for so far. Hi, Sunshine and Alyssa. She says, "Aw, the pups." Anne says the puppies are adorable and growing so fast. Yeah, Lacey's always been our tough one to get to eat. She's not crazy about all of the normal tricks. You want to let them calm down first before we start? Probably. Yeah, they're a little worked up. Shelly says, when do their eyes open? Around 2 weeks. Everyone's different. You know, I've seen them as early as 10 days, and but the average is about 2 weeks.
For them to open their eyes?
Mm-hmm. Lily says, I love your puppies. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Sarah. You want to feed them some more eggs? So where's her food dish? Okay. Why don't you go fill that up? Your pudding all done? Hey, Matt. Elizabeth says we used to line the box with newspapers. Yeah, they're not going on their own yet, so she's still licking and eating most of it, so it's not getting the towel wet. I actually have on order absorbable pads for underneath. They're just not here yet. The pandemic has slowed everything down, I think. Devin says he's been waiting for this for today. Diane says they're so sweet looking. Karen says this must be your first litter. This is Lacey's first litter. We've had puppies before, but this is Lacey's first litter. Karen says could use for the sheets, but it's not kidding season exactly. So Graydon we're waiting on supplies. Everything's just delayed. If it hadn't been the pandemic, we would have been prepared ahead of time, but with pandemic, we've been understaffed some and just constantly trying to play catch up. And so.
Has Freddie ordered the supplies yet?
Mason's supposed to. I ordered the stuff yesterday online, those last few things, and then the order we placed a while ago should be coming in pieces. But Graydon is going to have a whelping box and weaning pen built before they can get out of this pool, which won't be a whole lot longer. So he knows that he's trying to get that done. Carol says, "Oh, I love them." Christy says, "Oh my goodness, so cute." Brett says, "Lana won't stop pointing at the screen and saying dog." I'm sure I'll watch puppies while we get construction done. Deborah says, "Oh my, what plumpy babies! They're beautiful." Why don't you go run down and get food while she's feeding them? Sue says somebody's not happy, are they? No. She's getting Lace. They weren't done, Lazy. Angela says beautiful. Kim says just like human infants, the hunger screams. There's those hungry babies. Nope, not open yet. Today's only day 7, so it would be very early for them to have open their eyes. Joyce says sweet puppies. Christy says so cute. Hi, Scott. Betsy says beautiful. Marcia says they're really growing. Carrie says they're growing fast. Yeah, I can show you their today's weights. The line doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to make sure they were lined up. So these 3 are above 1,000 grams, and these guys are getting real close. So Phoebe's the big girl, but what was I gonna say? 454 grams is a pound. So Phoebe's coming up on 3 pounds. Hi. No, 2.5. Want some of your pudding? You haven't finished it yet. You want to finish your pudding? I know. Oh, no. Mommy got up. Mommy got up. Are you finding your voices? nice, Miss Phoebe? Yes. Jennifer says it's the daddy brown. Castle is a Bernese Mountain Dog, is the sire. He is brown and black and white, so yes. Hi, Gary. This is my friend Robert Neal, saw you on the Oprah Winfrey Show. We were in the Oprah magazine.
We want to begin. What happened to the wet?
Oh, I put it back because I wanted it to stay cold. Let's give him a chance to calm down a minute. You quit feeding him. Yes. 2 boys and 3 girls, Angela. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Denise. Nelda says hello. I'd forgotten how puppy sounds sound.
You know there's a line?
I did because they were getting uneven. I wanted to match them up, so I just put a line. So
Uneven.
they were starting to not be very staggered, and I just wanted it to be clear, so I just put a line. Scott, these are a cross between a Great Pyrenees, which is their mom, Lacey, and a Bernese Mountain Dog, which is their dad, Castle. And so it's not a registerable cross, but it's called a Great Bernese. They are incredible family dogs and farm dogs. They're just both the Great Bernese, both the Bernese Mountain Dog and the Great Pyrenees have the nickname of Gentle Giant. So Marlon says, is your state open? They're having rollout. Okay. Come here, Joey. Come here, Joey. I gotcha. I gotcha. He is like just trying to get everywhere, aren't you, puppy? Aren't you, baby Joey? Brett is doing very well, Marlene. 2 boys, 3 girls. Carolyn says we love them. They're so cute. Amanda says beautiful. Carol says precious. Marilyn says, what stimulus do you do for them? It's called early neurologic stimulation. And as soon as that one calms down, because I don't want to do it while she's all worked up. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You had picked up Phoebe, and I'd had that in my head for some reason. Ralph says, you guys are doing such great things. Thank you. What part of Indiana are you located? We are in southeast Indiana, about half an hour north of Louisville, Kentucky. Carol says, wow. Janie says, are you keeping them? They are all up for sale. I won't be upset if they don't all sell, but they are all up for sale. I wanted to keep one. This is not the best timing for us to raise puppy to adulthood, which, you know, we put a lot of time into our dog, so look at you trying to climb up there. Charles says Joey is hungry.
And Phoebe is snoring on my lap.
Alright, if they've calmed down, we can do the...
My ones are calmed down.
Marilyn says, best day ever. Got my order today. Jessica says, can you show us Phoebe? Phoebe is underneath Joey on Jade's lap. That one. Sherry says, I love puppy sounds. Hi, Donna. They says, the puppies are getting so big, so cute. They're growing really well. Really well. I'm not worried about them at all. I'm worried about Lacey. I wish we could get her to eat more, but she's such a picky eater. So Charles says, thank you so much for sharing with us. You're welcome. All right. You ready? Okay, so this is their... Lacey's just sat on me. Hi. Their early neurological stimulation.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck?
These are my 2 favorite. Phoebe and Joey.
Yeah. If I, quote, get stuck keeping one, I'd be keeping Phoebe. But
You'd want a boy, probably, wouldn't you? Is that what you said?
yeah, but Phoebe was my favorite from the time she was born. We'll see.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't have enough personality for me to have a favorite, but I have to have a favorite, so Joey's my favorite. And Phoebe. I love Phoebe. But Phoebe can't be my favorite because she's Mom's favorite.
We can't share favorites?
No.
Rachel is Indigo's favorite.
And
someone said Joey was. Emery said Joey was his favorite.
My favorite is Joey, and Emery's is Chandler. So the only one that isn't loved is Monica. We all love Monica equally.
Yeah. She says, wow, they're growing. She also says, did she eat well? No, Lacey's never eaten well. She's always been a picky eater. Reese, it's time for feeding. Apparently they were eating before I came in, and Lacey got up before the babies were quite full. Brianna says it's 30 minutes north of Louisville. Hey, Betty. Betty's sending me a message. Peggy says all puppy smells and puppy breath. Love them.
Whoa, she's got the breathalyzer on her phone.
Sheila says, did Lacey eat well before she got pregnant or always been picky? No, she's always been picky. We've always tried to put weight on her. She's always been picky.
That's why it was so hard to do. Yeah.
Marlene says Jade looks tired.
I'm stretching, so I'm slightly in pain right now.
She's not. Michelle says maybe keep 2. Rachel's her favorite. Lynn says the runt is always her favorite. No, Phoebe's the biggest one. Yeah. Phoebe's the biggest one. She's not the runt. Rachel's the smallest one.
Lacey was a runt, though.
Cindy, we have 1 male still available. If you go to gmsdogs.com, so GMS for goat milk stuff, gmsdogs.com, and then there's a link that says get a puppy. It's either get a puppy or getting a puppy, and you can you get the information there. Yep, there we go, getting a puppy. Brett just posted the link for you. So yeah, 1 more male left. Heather says Jackson says eggs. Yeah, I don't know if she's gotten her eggs yet today. She eats eggs every day. It's one thing she'll eat. Yep. She eats eggs.
And the pudding.
She eats eggs and she eats the pudding. She hates dog food. She's with rice. She likes raw meat. She gets a lot of raw meat.
Joey, would you stop licking your lips? I swear, he's just like the character from Friends. He's like always hungry.
Aw, thanks, Carol. She says you're amazing. Peggy says she loves the runts.
Nope.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys with all the suggestions. There's not a suggestion on food-wise that we have not tried with Lacey. People always want to tell me satin balls and rice and chicken and all of that. Been there, done that, tried that. So I just, the puppies are growing well. She's making a lot of milk. She's thinner than I want her to be. I want her to have more weight on her. Carolyn says, where do you keep the dad at? Castle's outside with the other dogs and the goats. Peggy says, I appreciate all showing your life and all your videos. Michelle says, just like a kid. Yep, done the hamburger rice, Heather. I appreciate you making the suggestions, but seriously, we've had these dogs for 7 years, and we have always had trouble keeping weight on our peers. Our peers are working dogs, and they're out with the goats, and we have tried it all. There's not a suggestion you can make that we haven't tried. Well, there's not a good suggestion you can make that we haven't tried.
Paper, plastic.
Yeah. So
I can play this game.
Yeah. Connie says they're beautiful. Cindy says thank you.
She's sucking my thumb.
Okay. Now it's time. You want me to get your washcloth?
Yeah. If you got everything set up, I'll do it. But they're sleeping so beautifully.
I know. Ow.
What'd you do to yourself?
Sweatshirt caught. It didn't really hurt. It surprised me.
Okay. We'll do the towel first.
Yeah, and I don't mean to eat that mean that Lacey doesn't eat. She eats. She just doesn't. One, you didn't do them in order. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Sorry.
All right, so this is the early neurologic stimulation. Head up in the air for 5 seconds, head down for 5 seconds. Oh, really, Lacey, now? On their back for 5 seconds, and on a cold, damp washcloth. All right, Phoebe's done. Let's do Chandler next. Do Chandler next. I like to do them in order so we don't forget.
Okay, but Chandler needs milk.
Okay.
And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. He's good.
You did his.
Oh.
Q-tip.
I keep forgetting about Q-tips. He's just like
I
suffocating.
know, he's like
lap.
falling between your legs. So Chandler and Rachel are the two smallest, so they get access to Lacey first. And I keep pulling Phoebe away. Okay, Joey's next.
Come here, buddy. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
So, for those of you who watch every day, I know you see this and hear it, but this stimulates their neurologic system. It helps their heart develop better. It helps them to live longer, to be less stressed, to be able to do all sorts of things better. And you only do it once a day on days 3 through 16. You don't do it longer than 5 seconds. It's not a more is better. You can stress them out and damage them. You don't do them if they're stressed out about other stuff.
And 3 and 4 and 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I am a bubble of this. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I am sleeping. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Like whatever.
Did you do Joey on the towel? Okay.
No, you weren't paying attention. You were explaining something.
We got a mat there we gotta get out. I need to get scissors.
And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Wow, she was about to be off.
Oh. There. So we gotta do Rachel when she's done. Okay. Alright.
I chose Fletcher.
Trying to go back in your... Connie says they're beautiful. Cindy says thank you. Brenda says I just got my solid shampoo. Where do I find how to use it on the website? You can go back to the shampoo page on the website, and all the information is based there. The trick with the solid shampoo is not to use too much. You're not going to get it to foam like a commercial shampoo that you buy at the store. They use chemical foaming agents. We do not put any chemical foaming agents in our shampoo, and so you're not going to get that lather. Just think of it like you are cleaning your scalp. There's no teats back there. darling.
Or a peer.
Yeah, Heather says, I've rescued thousands of dogs and I've done so many tricks. Go over here. This is after puppy time, of course. She says, would Lacey eat table scraps? I don't feed table scraps to my dogs. If I'm going to make them food, I'm making them food. If I'm making them rice and hamburger, I'm making them rice and hamburger. But I don't do table scraps. Because they gave my dog a shot to make him eat more and I hated it. Julie says, love puppy breath. Heather has a 160-pound lab peer. Brett gave the link to the early neurological stimulation. Laura says, have you tried NutriCal? It's a tube of nutrients for dogs that don't eat. Again, I don't want to imply Lacey doesn't eat, okay? I don't want to imply that. She does eat. It's just we have to work at it. Like, you look at Beckett, and Beckett is a chunky monkey. You don't have to worry at all about Beckett eating. And the peers, we have to give them eggs. We have to, we do a lot of tricks for them. Our vet did not prescribe that. He said as long as the puppies are continuing to gain weight, they're fine, but I can talk to him about that specifically, but he's not said anything. And Heather says you can get NutriCal online, so we'll look that up. You're welcome, Marilyn. She says thanks for explaining the stimulus. Julie says, I wish I knew about this with my puppy. Yeah, it's amazing. And again, it's only days 3 through 16. And it's not, like I hesitated with telling you guys about it because a lot of people want to overdo it and you can then harm the puppy. But it's pretty amazing what they're doing. Dina says she's calming down. Hey, Trish. Carol says, oh my. Betty says they're so cute. Yes, Jessie, we have tried rice and hamburger and carrots for Lacey. Sharon says they're getting so big. Love them. Heather says peers are the best dogs. I absolutely adore peers. I love them. I have 2 problems with peers. Number 1 is that they like to climb fences and roam. And number 2 is that they are such good working dogs that they guard the goats overeating. Hey, Sandy from Virginia. Trish says, I need to try your shampoo. Do you need a conditioner as well? Most people do not. Some people will do the apple cider vinegar rinse. For some people, their hair makes the adjustment to the shampoo like instantaneously and their hair is beautiful and gorgeous like right away. For others, sometimes it takes a little bit of an adjustment period, and then some people find during that time that they may need the conditioner, but most people find they don't need it. So it says, are they all born that color and will they stay that color? So these are a cross between the Great Pyrenees, which is their mom, Lacey, and a Bernese Mountain Dog, which is their dad, Castle. And so that is why they are the brown, because they are not full Pyrenees. Full Pyrenees will oftentimes have badger markings, which is like brownish patches, but nothing like this. And most of the time those fade, but not always.
Badger markings are usually on their face, right?
Yeah, usually on their face. Mm-hmm. Heather says, I have a mom I rescued last week. She had 9 puppies 2 days later, and 1 was born with intestines out. Yeah, we only ever had that happen once with goats. We've never had that happen with puppies. We haven't had a lot of puppies. I mean, certainly nowhere near what we've had with goats.
Nowhere near.
Streamel, I don't know, or Colleen says she's a working dog with goats. She probably just burns off her calories running around. Yep, that's exactly. And and she's not as interested in eating as Beckett and Castle are. Beckett and Castle will be like, oh, food, yeah. The peers are like, okay, food, but where's the goats? Okay, food, but where's the goats? So it's definitely just a different...
Except for Thor. Thor's a hog about food.
Yeah.
He loves food, but maybe that's just oldness.
I was going to say, because for a lot of years, we had a lot of trouble keeping weight on him. Remember how skinny he used to get? So it's just one of those things we're just always working on making sure they have enough food. Jackie, you can visit, Brett put a link to the Getting a Puppy page. You can just click on the link and it's got all the information. Jessie says she's a very good mama. She is a good mama. Are you done eating? Because I did not see you eat, Miss Monica. Did she? I didn't see her eat at all, did you?
I can't see anything from this side.
Okay. Can you go find Graydon and Ashton and see if she had her eggs today? If not, we can
Yeah.
Trish says, what's this Nutri-Cal for dogs? My dog just doesn't want to eat. She drives me nuts. I always worried. I tried raw, but I can't even get her to eat that. Oh, Lacey loves raw. That's mostly what she eats, to be perfectly honest. I don't talk about it a lot because most people don't want to hear it. Hey, Mary Beth is watching. We prayed for your surgery, Mary Beth. I hope it went well and that you are recovering well. Penny sent me a message. Carol sent me a message. And Heather says it gives them the calories needed in a gel. Yeah, well. Oh, really?
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, sorry, Mommy left. Mommy left. So if she hasn't had her eggs today, we'll go get those cooked up. There's a lot of people taking care of stuff, so it's always, you know, a juggling act to see. In fact, I don't think Miss Indigo has made your pudding for today. That's the rest of yesterday's. So we'll get her some more pudding made. Oh, good. Mary Beth, surgery went well. I'm so glad to hear it. Rosa says they're getting so big.
I'm gonna go back to the house.
Did she have her eggs?
No.
Okay. Can you have Indigo make her pudding, and can you scramble up 6 eggs? Thank you. You guys hear the puppy sucking sounds? Not gonna get much milk out of your own foot. No, you're not. All right, I don't remember who I held, so you know what that means. That means I just have to hold them all over again. Come here, Joey. Don't pee on me, okay? Somebody pee. I think Joey's still hungry, Mama. So every day, all the family comes out and holds them, plays with their ears, with their feet, their tails. You're such a good puppy. Such a good puppy. Yes, you are. The boys are a little bit darker than the girls. Rachel's probably the lightest of all of them. Right, Miss Rachel? Oops, I bumped you with the phone. So she's probably the lightest of all of them. Yes, you're a good mama. We're getting you your eggs because you didn't have them today. Yes. I'm getting caught up in my sweatshirt. Start trimming your nails soon. Am I paying attention to your puppies and not to you? So I had Beckett at the house today. She was as nutty as ever. It's amazing the difference between how chunky Beckett is and you, Miss Mama. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, I gotta switch puppies. That's Joey and Rachel. Our Phoebes. Ugh. Come here, Phoebe. Somebody's peed on me a little. That's okay. Pee happens. Right. Right. That's his foot. That's his foot. Good puppy. Yes, you are. barely reach you down there. Mommy. I'm teasing you, you spell mommy. Whoa! That was quite the move you made there. Didn't think you were going to do that. He was busy playing with your feet. Yeah. Everybody's so quiet now. It'll be fun to see how much darker his face is. How much of that stays dark and how much of that lightens up over time in their ears. Yes, good puppy. Good puppy. Okay, what do you think? You think we can reach Monica? We might have to spin the pool a little bit. It's one of the reasons why I like having the pool when they're this little, is because it's really easy to move and spin if you need to get to the other puppies. I have the whelping box, it's impossible to do. Yes, hello. Yeah, girl. Alright. Trying to pet puppies and look at your comments at the same time. You gotta get that back leg. Okay. Oh, such a good puppy. Okay. There we go. Spin you under the... Okay. Now go back to everybody else. Everybody else is over here. There we go. Alright. Trish says I can get her to eat raw dehydrated biscuits, but I never see her drinking water. I'm going back to that route again. You don't have problems with water. You like your water. You like your water. Dorothy's sister-in-law needs prayers because she has COVID. We'll do that. Guys, so she has one that eats a raw diet and one that won't. That's what the puppies are saying. Are we just eating or are we dreaming? Heather says they're huge compared to my tinies. Yeah, I prefer big dogs. I'm a big dog person. Sometimes I wish I was a little dog person because they're so much cheaper to feed, aren't they? Aren't they? But I'm not. I'm a big dog. Trish says, oh my goodness, so adorable. Joelle says, oh my goodness, heaven on earth. Guys are so blessed. Heather loves puppy breath. Everybody loves puppy breath. Jade doesn't get it. Jade's like, puppy breath? Rena says, why do you pet them every day? So it's one of the big secrets to raising puppies that will become good dogs is to have them experience everything. Have them getting used to having their ears touched, their feet touched, their tail touched. Having them get used to different sights, sounds, smells, textures, noises, banging, disruptions. Teaching them to problem solve, teaching them, but they're still young for it, but basically from the time they're like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 weeks to 12 weeks is their most impressionable time. If you can expose them to stuff during that time, they won't be fearful of them as if you're, as long as you do it right. I mean, you can ruin them. You can totally ruin a puppy. And scare them and overstimulate them and do all of that. But you want them used to all of that touch and feeling. And, you know, if you want a dog that's going to be able to travel well in the car, you should be taking them for car rides before they're 12 weeks old. You know, same thing if you want them to go in the water, though, I mean, obviously there are breeds that go in the water no matter what, but, you know, other dogs, then you need to expose them by 12 weeks. That does not mean if you don't expose them by 12 weeks that you can't ever, but that it's a lot harder after that 12-week time period. So petting them every day gets them used to being touched, used to being handled, used to people. Kathy says, when do their eyes open? Usually around 2 weeks, but there's, you know, there can be some difference in that. Mary Beth says it's amazing how much they've grown in a week. I know they're doing really well. Marcia says, look at Lacey moving right in. I mean, she's totally draped herself all over me. I love when they roll on their back with their bellies to the air. Hi, Connie. She says, oh, puppy time. Heather says, such gentle giants. Yep. Heather says, love it when they growl in their sleep. I know. They're so fun. Carol didn't realize we had bunnies. Yep, we do. Kelly also agrees puppy breath is the best. She says, you're going to have a hard time parting with your doggies. I do and I don't. It means a lot to me. I enjoy raising good animals. I enjoy getting animals off to a good start in life. I enjoy, you know, giving people good experience based on what we do. So while yes, I will miss them, you know, I enjoy being a good breeder because I get to have puppies again, and I get to have baby goats again, and I get to do the best we can, and you know, and have other people enjoy them. So I do miss them, but I also get a lot of enjoyment out of that. So, you know, there are some people who are not meant to be breeders because it's just saying goodbye is too hard for them. You know, one of the somebody suggested that we donate a puppy to one of the service organizations, and that is one of my goals. I'm not going to do that with the first couple of litters because I want more personal experience with them before I do something like that. But that is what I'm going to do. Heather says, I have a heated bed that they lay on, and Mama can get off the heat. Yeah, we have it too. It's just we've not needed it. They are 7 days old today, Patty. Tina also loves puppy breath. Sarah says all content now. Heather says her tinies are rescued. Sure. Cheryl says, can I please show you the weight chart when you have a chance? I will, and it's also on the puppies pages. I entered them on the puppies pages. So if you go to gmsdogs.com, and then there's a link at the top that says puppies, you can see all 5 of them, and their weights are on their pages, so you can see how each of them are individually growing. So that's there. I obviously have not put in today's dates yet, but I did do yesterday's. So if Lacey ever gets off of me, I will show them to you as well. Thea says, kiddie pools work best for whelping beds for dogs. Yeah, you know, Lacey wanted nothing to do with the pool. She wanted nothing to do with blankets. We had all this, like, you know, nice, soft stuff and all to pamper her. And she wanted to be here on the floor, and that was all she wanted. She kept pushing everything I tried to put under her away to make it nice. She had the first 2 in the stall in the straw, so... Heather says, I have a radio playing in a puppy room and a 10-year-old son that handles them. She says, I wish my English Bulldog was taught with loud noises because he goes crazy when there's a thunderstorm here. Yeah, their ears are still closed, so we haven't bothered with music playing, but we'll have that too, different sounds, different, you know, like we won't play like radio, we'll play different things happening, making sure, you know, thunderstorms and marching bands and movies and things, so they hear different sounds. So for those of you, that's Lacey's pudding. It's literally pudding with eggs and goat milk and sugar. So she gets quite a lot of that. That helps her with both energy and calcium for making milk. Just says, I wish my English bulldog was taught with loud noises because he goes crazy when there's a thunderstorm. Yeah. And, it's just all of those things. Again, like I said, you have until 12 weeks. And that magic period from 3 to 12 weeks is when you can just teach them so much, and they can just, it matters. We had this other, this talk the other day, and I am not against rescues. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against rescues. I think people who get rescue dogs, there's a special place for people who do that. But so many of them have behavioral problems, and it's not that they can't be trained, that they can't be conditioned, because they can, right? They can, but it takes 10 times more work and more effort than if you just do it when they're puppies. Okay, this one is cracking me up. Stretching and... Patty says, nice. Amanda says her bulldog is the same. Yep, Kathy says we used to have the radio playing all the time too. Social noises are good for pups. Mudger says they're adorable. Mudger says mom's having a good dinner. Yeah, we've got her, well, there's eggs in her pudding, but we make her more eggs as well. They're scrambling them. And making more pudding because she just finished it. These two just totally rolled under each other. That one just doesn't want to settle down. Yeah, to raise good dogs takes a lot of time. So it's a lot more work than most people think it is to do it well. I mean, you can do it where you do very little. There, I said I'd show you the weight chart. I'll make sure that she's getting more food. So here's the weight chart. The line was just to kind of make it more even, but 3 of them are above 1,000 grams, so that's awesome. You can see Phoebe is getting chunkier and chunkier, but Rachel, who's the littlest one, is consistently gaining weight. And Chandler's the next little. Hi.
Hi.
You come to spend your puppy time? Someone asked the other day if you had met the puppies yet. I said, oh yeah, he spends his puppy time.
Oh yeah.
He's gotta train them too. Because that's another thing that you have to expose puppies to human males, because most puppies are afraid of adult men. For those of you who are new, Jim is not a dog person. The only reason he is spending time with these puppies is because he loves me.
Hello, puppies. The man is here. Come get your male bonding time.
Were they making her more pudding, do you know, at the house?
Nobody's at the house.
Nobody's at the house?
Jade came in and said, hello.
Alright, I gotta get
Jade's
her
the only one there. I left her catching up on her email.
more pudding made. Okay, Chandler first. Puppy number 1.
Hello, Chandler.
Don't pee on Jim.
Yeah, that would be. That reminds me.
Denied Monica.
Well, Chandler. Still no eyeballs, huh?
No, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
It's an awful long time to wait for eyeballs.
Fortunately, they already have eyeballs. Bonjour says they're adorable.
Can I keep my eyes closed for 2 weeks?
You could. Emma says they're adorable. I always think they're dreaming when they kick their legs like that. Who is on their back so chubby and cute? I don't know who it was. It was a while ago. Sorry, Dawn.
Why are you running away from me?
And since their coloring is pretty mountainish, will there be physical characteristics from the pier? Oh, absolutely. The color is just because it's a very easy for them to get that color. The white, it can happen where they're much more white, but it's not as common from what I've seen. But yes, they will have the one of the best parts about that they each do for the other in the cross is by breeding in the Bernese to the Great Pyrenees, it takes out the wander, so they don't wander as much. And by breeding the Pyrenees into the Bernese, it extends the life because Bernese don't have super long lifespans. Those are the two best things that they do for each other. But then when you have a cross breed, you get what's called hybrid vigor, and the puppies tend to be healthier than the individual generations. Now this is she watched the puppy moving all around in its sack before the mom broke it. Shows us why do puppies twitch when they sleep. So cute. I don't know for sure. I think a part of it is muscle, development and stimulation, and their neurological systems developing. And
Chandler's done.
Chandler's done.
Okay.
Get Phoebe. Do you know which one's Phoebe?
Are you kidding?
She's the big one.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Nice burp, Lacey.
Come on, Phoebe.
That's Phoebe.
Okay, so hi, Phoebe.
Landon said hi to the general.
Oh, hello.
Say hi to Landon.
Oh, hi. Hi, Landon. I always greet him with "oh hi." That's about as much as he pays attention to me, unless I have food.
Cindy says she thinks you're here to spend more time with me and not the puppies.
Well, there's that.
Karen says, "Is it cold up there today?" Yeah, it's not super nice out. It's not super nice out. Jade's really worried about Chandler. She wants Chandler to gain more weight. I keep telling her Chandler's gaining a lot of weight, but she thinks he's a boy and he should be a lot heavier. That's probably about 50s. Okay. Joey time.
Oh,
Stop.
Sorry, Phoebe. You're
Joey
done.
time.
Oh, okay. Wow, does she always go like this? How you doing? This is Joey, huh?
That one's Joey, yep.
Hi, Joey.
George says they're adorable. Dawn says those puppy noises are so cute. That was interesting. Less wandering and longevity. Yay. Yeah.
Yeah, Phoebe, you're not quite there yet.
Jim's nickname for Landon is General.
What?
Kathy says she still prefers the little dark boy. Come here.
What are you thinking, Joey?
Come here, you want some?
Joey's hungry.
Yeah, here, take Monica real quick.
Joey's thinking, I want some food.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. That was Rachel. Did you see that? She almost took Rachel out of the pool.
Rachel was hanging.
Like literally hanging. Hey, I need you to go scramble up some eggs for her. Nobody's given her eggs today.
Me?
Mhm.
Now?
Please.
Okay.
And Indigo needs to do
Scrambled. No, it's stone.
what?
Not actually scrambled.
Yeah, scramble. Cook
Hello,
them.
Monica.
You just want to give them a raw?
Time for your
Okay, I've been cooking them.
man training. Get used to the man voice. It's deep and commanding.
What's the longest your peers live? Thor is 7. He's 7, I think.
About
He's
11.
8.
He's coming up on 8. His birthday's in June. He might be 8 this June.
Yes.
He's our oldest.
Hey.
You will never convince Jim to like dogs. If I have not done it in all these years, but he tolerates them for me because I love them.
So Fickle had a wooden splinter in her hoof.
Ouch.
One of probably the stinkiest infections I've ever had in goat hoof. Not the deepest, but it was just
Nasty. You giving her antibiotics or no?
It's shallow. I actually got to cut most of it out. It had just been
Gotcha.
there enough that it was.
Okay, who's after Monica?
But the splinter was
Rachel.
a good, probably 5/8 sunk into her hoof.
Hi, Rachel.
Karen says we need to put the puppy smell in a bar of soap. I don't know that would be nearly as. I think part of the puppy smell is the snuggling. Graydon's like, that's gross. right, we need to get
We
in.
got garbage and wet dog.
Smelly garbage or what the?
All right, Mary Beth, glad to see your home. Here, you're home. Dawn says wipe out. Trish says, "Well, that's rough on the babies when she gets up." Yeah, puppies are tougher than you think they are.
All babies are tougher than most people.
Hey, are you at the house?
Heather says hers is 4, and I get nervous. Yeah, we lost Baxter at 6.
Ashton, you should do you like them raw? Just
Peers are you worry about cancer with the peers.
can you just have someone run a couple eggs down?
Okay.
She's crawling away from me.
Thank you for loving on the puppies tonight.
Thank
There
you.
you go, Rachel. I'll find your
Call me if like in the
friends.
next 5 minutes you can't find anyone. But Mom says that Lacey needs to have some eggs.
Lacey needs eggs, and she needs her. She's got no
Pudding?
pudding at all.
And so tell Indy that we also eat pudding.
Which I don't know if she has enough goat milk for that or what.
Bye. Thank you.
And
Pudding if you want
Dawn
to
said
eat.
that her peer lived 14 years, so you know it a lot of it just depends on the dog, and we lost Baxter young. Baxter was young.
Only the good die. Story.
Okay, I need the Instagram of the day. If you want to take a picture with your puppy.
Take a picture with my puppy. I can do that.
Which one's your puppy?
Phoebe's my puppy.
Okay, well we're doing shy snuggle because I still haven't held any of them.
I'll sit down there and you can do all of them so that they get double man training.
All right.
They can get clean man training and smelly man training.
Boy.
All right. I'm
They
gonna
won't
sign
understand how
off.
to treat you.
You guys all have an
You have to talk to
awesome
them through your deep
evening.
voice.
Yes.
I don't really have a deep voice.
You have an awesome
get used to your
evening. I'm gonna play with puppies, and then I don't know what I'm doing next. This was another day that just the days have been getting away from me. I can't believe it's 5:30 already. I don't know how that happens. That's it.
It's hot in here.
All right.
Lacey.
Bye, guys. I will talk to you soon. Dawn, yeah. Where you going, Monica?
In search of food.
Bye, guys.